Wait on the button.
Welcome, everyone, to Bracket Bashers, the podcast. We take a bracket of 32, 64, 128 or more and banter our way down to a winner. I am your humble host this week, Freddie Fisher. And right below me, starting us off, is, of course, Nancy. Nancy, how are you today there, dear?
I'm doing wonderful today. Just enjoying, having a good time. And with me is the wonderful, the indomitable Speak.
Hi, my name's Jeremy. I like long walks on the beach. I like caramel frappuccinos, and I enjoy the
This isn't
wonderful
Tinder.
stylings of Slipknot, System of a Down, Rammstein, and Celine Dion.
Rammstein. I haven't heard them in a while. Last but not least, the voice you all heard as well is Felix. Felix is back this week. How you doing there, sir?
Doing all right from the Mod Squad Network, and my heart will go on. I see. I see.
There
Hey,
is
I put it on a list before when I did Pass the Parcel once. If you have not sang drunkenly in your car to Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On," you have not lived.
then I apparently have not lived.
Yeah,
There's no Celine Dion on this one. There's no Titanic quotes either because we're talking about movie quotes. Dinosaurs eat dinosaurs eat man. Woman inherits the earth won last week. It is gonna go on to the finals this week.
Thumbnail for this weekend's live there, since we were talking about it. Sorry.
It's gonna Dinosaurs Eat Man, Woman Inherits the Earth won last week. It's going to go into the finals this week. We're talking about movie quotes. Before we get started, though, we have two lifelines this week because there is no pass to parcel. There's no. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you guys a choice off of this one. Since there's an even number of people on the show at the moment, you could either do a pass to parcel vote or another steal a vote. Because at the moment, you have two steal votes. It's going to be your choice. So it's going to be you have blown a load.
We already have two steal.
That's right. Right now, how it stands until we get another person, it is either you have one blown a load, you have one steal a vote, and you have one option. Okay. And that option is either or, but you got to make that choice depending on what you want to do. Pass to parcel, of course, will go to me until we get our fifth person if they happen to show up off of this one. That and steal a vote, by the way, both of these have the same rules. You can do if you give your vote away or steal somebody's vote, you have to do it during your turn and before the other person. In case of the steal a vote, before the other person has voted, all the way up to and including the quarterfinal round. You can either use your steal a vote twice or your pass to parcel once and your steal a vote once. That is your only two options off of that one. And last but not least is, of course, blowing your load. If you're one of the first ones to go and don't want to be one of the first ones to go, blow your load. It means you're going last. If somebody else blows the load after you, you are no longer going last. You're going directly before them and so on and so forth. And, of course, as always, you will hear this sound. And, of course, that sound kicks us off as always. Nancy starts us off. Nancy, I got to get my notes up. That's not the one I wanted. There you go. I got to get my notes up. It is either if you ain't first, you're last, or I don't care what you believe in, just believe in it.
Yeah, so I'm going with I don't care what you believe in, I just believe in it, because that is a quote that's very dear to my heart. It's from a movie and a property that is very, very close to my heart. And I worked as a youth minister for a brief time, and this was something I would tell my students all the time when they were like, basically, they were like question things. I'm like, if you can find something to believe in, you need to believe in something. And it just this quote is just like it means a lot. The scene is very, very moving. The scene like broke me when I saw it. So yeah, I'm going for I don't care what you believe in, just believe it.
And after that is, of course, Jeremy. Jeremy, it's if you ain't first, you're last, or I don't care what you believe in, just believe in it.
Well, since I don't know what the quote is from the second from the second Brian. And being that I love Ricky Bobby and I used to quote that like the Bible, I'm going to go with if you ain't first, you're last. And I just want to give a shout out to our dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus.
Oh God.
All jacked up a Mountain Dew. Dude, that movie, you could, there's, much like last week with the entire Deadpool situation, you could throw all 10 of yours just from that movie alone.
Come on,
Because
Jack.
I don't like the movie, but it is highly fucking quotable. Tie-breaking decision coming down to Felix. Felix, is it, if it ain't first, you're last, or I don't care what you believe in, just believe in it?
Really quick, the more and more I hear the blowing the load sound, the less and less sexy it sounds, and the more and more it sounds like someone that's constipated on the rail.
I'm still
So
keeping it. I don't care.
So that poor girl just needs a little fiber in her diet.
that's what I'm saying, yo.
So a little bit more red meat, but that's me.
Just like Cher says, if you believe in love after love, believe. The believe quote.
Okay.
So can what's that line from?
The believe quote.
Yeah.
That is from the movie Serenity, the spin-off movie of the TV show Firefly.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
That is a quote from the Shepherd book, who's basically like a preacher. It's his final line that he says before his passing, and he says in his death scene to Mal Reynolds, played by Nathan Fillion, is he basically he begs Mal, I don't care who is an atheist, or he basically he really questions any sort of divine power because of his time in a war. Is he tells him, I don't care what you believe in, just believe it, and that is his final line before he dies.
I was
It's
in the
the
military, and that's what they taught us too. Said it's better to believe in something than nothing at all,
Hmm.
because at least if you believe in something, you have hope, and hope is one of the few things in life that can draw you further than you'll ever thought you could go in the first place.
There is several like awesome quotes in there that like especially right now is this is like my they are like my quotes. Um, my favorite one is, do you know which sin you are? I couldn't quite do it. I didn't want to do too many that would call in response, but it was like, do you know which sin you are? It's like, right now I'm a real I'm a real fan of Raph.
Yep.
That's a
All
good
right.
one from that movie.
Serenity moves on to the next round. Next up, Jeremy starts us off. I love this line. Um, Jeremy starts us off. It is either bring me my stunt cock or somebody please get this man a gun.
um okay. Why do I feel like the stunk cock one is from Orgasmo? Is is that where that's from?
I know Felix doesn't want stuff revealed until it's done, so I'm gonna
No, no, no. I'm
respect
the one
Felix
that
on.
wanted to know, but that's
But
fine.
say, do you want to know this one?
Yeah,
Kind
sure.
of.
It okay. Yes. Stunt cock is from Orgasmo.
Okay. I remember seeing clips from that, so I'm like, that sounds like that. What was the
Bring
second
me
one?
my stunt cock.
What was the second one?
John Wick 2. It's somebody please get this man a gun.
Uh, I did like John Wick too. I think I'm going to go with Roger Rabbit logic, going with the one that's funnier. I'm going to go with please bring me the skunk cock.
Please, I mean, bring me my stunt cock. Get to vote off of that one. Felix, is it stunt cock or get this man a gun?
I want to go with gun, but come on, stunt cock. You have to go with that one. You have to.
Orgasmo gets another one.
Enough said. Enough said.
Nancy.
I'm going with stunt cock.
See, you gotta go with the one that's funnier.
I think it's the first time Orgasmo ever made it to the second round.
It's a proud moment.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like I think that makes up for Elf getting to the second round last week.
Do you want to come join, or you want to go watch Crow for the podcast?
Are we recording right now?
We are recording
Which-
right now. Say,
Hi.
I mean, you're more than welcome to jump in there, dude.
Well, the problem
That means
is
I can vote.
I got a podcast Friday. I don't even remember the movie that I watched. Is my issue.
He's got to watch The Crow.
he forgot the whole entire plot of The Crow.
That's good to know.
We have to
Well,
do a podcast on it on Friday.
it's kind of worth forgetting, to be perfectly honest. Felix starts us off. Felix, it is either the stars are not in the right position for this tribute, like he says stars can't do it today, not today, or yo, she bitch.
She bitch. Hands
She bitch
down.
gets the vote. Nancy, is it she bitch or stars?
Yeah, so I'm doing the stars are not in line. Because somebody, and I won't name names,
Oh, that was a you?
What did I do?
he actually does use that quote in everyday life sometimes. So, yes, we're doing stars.
It is a tie-breaking decision coming down to Jeremy. Jeremy,
You bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I didn't even have to say it. She bitch gets a vote off of that one.
And Jeremy just hurt David's feelings. He's walking away now.
So what was that line from?
Road Eldorado.
Oh.
He's like, that's all right.
That's
Army of Darkness is what she bitch comes from. Actually, gets the vote 2-1 to the next round. All right,
Smart. Shop S Smart.
Nancy starts us off. It is either some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Or some motherfuckers are always trying to skate uphill.
Oh my god, this is a hard one.
That's what she said.
But
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Gets the vote, Jeremy.
for as confusing as that line is, I still think some motherfuckers trying to ice skate uphill is still like the coolest line to ever kill a bad guy to. So some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill.
You know what? I use that line more than I should when I looked at somebody doing something stupid, and around, especially lately, I've seen a lot of people do some stupid shit. So I was just like, I was like, some
I
motherfuckers.
I feel like that line works so well because Wesley Snipes said it. Because I feel like if it's anybody else that said it, it'd just be like, no.
Get the vote. Tiebreaker decision coming down to Felix. Felix, is it some of you may die or some motherfuckers?
This one's a hard one. I'm gonna have to go with some of you may die, but that's a choice I'm willing to make.
Oh,
La boo.
that hurt. That hurts my soul, there, dude. Some of you may die, which means Shrek moves on 2-1. Blade with some motherfuckers are always trying to skate uphill does not make it through to the next round. Jeremy starts us off. Jeremy, it is either I once had a brain, but I traded it for a heart. Or now when I say who damasta, you say so nuff.
Can I pass?
You can blow your load if you want.
Oh, didn't want to do it this early, but sure, I'll blow my load.
Nobody
Oh,
wants
David.
Just like David, Jeremy has decided to blow his load kind of early, still in the first round off of that one. But he did do it, which means it starts with Felix. Felix, is it once I had a brain, but I treated it for a heart? Or now when I say who da massa, you say show enough.
brain. But with the contents I said earlier, doesn't it sound different to you now? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But
Just
brain,
look
I have
at
no
this.
brain.
You've ruined it for everybody, Felix. Nancy.
Yeah, so again, I know who submitted this one, and also this is another line I hear so much in my house. When I say who the master, you say show enough. So yeah,
Which means after he blew his load, it is the tie-breaking decision coming down to Jeremy. Jeremy,
Uh,
uh,
well,
to vote.
I don't know either one of these lines, so once again, we'll go with Roger Rabbit logic of which one is the funnier, and I'm gonna go with show enough.
Okay.
Can't hate.
Two
I
to
do really
one.
like the other one, but I live with that line being said just randomly in my house
Well,
when someone walks through the door.
the first one, I would be surprised if anybody knew what that was. That was actually one of my picks, and that's from a movie called His Girl Friday, from well back in like the 40s or 50s. So it's
I
an
had
old movie.
I had a feeling. I was thinking it was an old one, but I couldn't remember which one. And and when you said I had and like I was like trying to figure out what it was, but like I was in my head. I'm like, I feel like it's an old movie.
Granted, so is the Last Dragon. So
Oh yeah, Last Dragon is although His Girl Friday is a bit older.
a bit older, yeah. But either way, Felix starts us off of this one. It is either. I gotta update myself. It was 1940, by the way. The entire His Girl Friday. Uh, okay. I know who I am. I'm a dude playing the dude disguised as another dude. Or I
Oh, that
can't
one.
believe I allowed this to be put in here. My name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Just
This is
because
yours.
I didn't really. I saw that way late, like literally last year. So it didn't hit the same as it does with everyone else. So I would have to go with the first one, which was what again?
I'm just a dude playing another
Yeah.
dude disguised as another dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of course.
The movie's Tropic Thunder, by the way, which I think
Yes.
is the question that you were trying to ask.
No, RDJ says that. Yeah.
Yeah. Nancy, is it, of course, is it Tropic Thunder or the movie that everybody knows what it's already coming from, Princess Bride?
Yes.
Um, so here's my thing. On one hand, I feel like everyone quotes the Princess Bride quote. I feel like everyone knows this quote. I don't think that it can like be argued that it is a great, awesome quote, and that it is a very quotable quote. However, I get a certain amount of like humor from the "I'm just a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude." Like that one, I'm like, at this point, I feel like the Inigo Montoya line has been said so many times by so many people, so many situations that it's a little too quotable for me, and I'm going to go with Tropic Thunder.
Gets a vote and an upset off of that one. Jeremy, is it Tropic Thunder or Princess Bride? Quotes off of this.
I just Tropic Thunder was hilarious, and I always like the "I don't believe you people." Hey, what do you mean,
I
you
mean, you
people?
people.
What do you mean, you people? But I gotta go. Like I'm just a dude playing a dude, acting like another dude.
You know, I still say the entire "you people" line.
David does too.
Like, what do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you
That,
people?
that's really the more. That's the funnier. I feel like that's the more funnier line.
Yeah, it is.
Like
Like I said, I
I
just
it
saw Princess Bride a year or two ago, and it just didn't hit.
it's one of those things that I wish like when I do we talk about this today. When I every year that I do this episode, like I wait till the last minute to find quotes, and then in the process of recording the episodes, I think of so many that are just
Mhm.
absolutely perfect for it. but I don't fucking write them down, and I
I,
really
I
should.
I will say when I saw that this quote was going to be in here, I was like, "Oh my gosh, there are so many Princess Bride quotes that aren't this quote."
Oh yeah,
Nothing against this quote, but there are so many Bride quotes that aren't this quote that I should have used, including the one that for a while lived on the other side of our door, so you saw it as you were walking out, and that's "Have fun storming the castle."
there's
So
that one. There's anybody want a peanut?
Oh, my other favorite too that I was going to submit was, "I'm not a witch, I'm your wife."
My literal Wi-Fi information, my entire Wi-Fi code, it says, "I'm not a witch. I'm your Wi-Fi."
so when I heard about this, I thought about the lines that I like quoting the most. And I was just thinking in my head, like, what did I enjoy? And it was a lot of like early 2000 like raunchy comedy. So like I loved quoting Dodgeball. I loved quoting Anchorman.
Love dodgeball, man.
Eurotrip. I liked Eurotrip. I had a bunch of friends that quoted, mostly even
Scoozy,
saying
scoozy.
Scotty doesn't know. And hey, this isn't where I parked my car. You made out with your sister. But
Like that was
Try.
with me. Is I picked a lot of quotes that I quote in everyday life, and then I also picked like quotes that just like two quotes that really resonate with me with where I am in my life.
and I like quoting "Do you know the Muffin Man from Shrek?"
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
Nancy
I
starts
love
us
that
off.
part.
Uh, try to keep track of what I'm doing here. Nancy starts us off. It is either, does he look like a bitch? Or, you ain't gonna shit right for a week.
Oh,
um, I think this is where I'm glad I don't know the movies because now I'm only based on like, is this a line that I'm going to say? And I'm
They're
going to
two
use
very famous movies, too.
um, you ain't gonna
I'm
shit
not
right
sure
for
on
a
that.
week. I'm gonna go with that one.
You ain't gonna shit right for a week. Gets a vote off of that one. Jeremy, is it you ain't gonna shit right for a week, or does he look like a bitch?
I'm just gonna say, out of all the lines you could have quoted from Bad Santa, I'm kind of shocked. Fuck me, Santa. Fuck me, Santa. Fuck me, Santa.
I was. It was close. It was
Like
very close.
that, or what other? Oh, look, I've boned a lot of fat chicks in my time, but I don't think I've ever fornicated with anybody. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with. Did you really say that you aren't going to shit right for a week to a large, heavy set woman in the fitting room? Shit, you ain't shitting right for a week.
Gets a vote. Fila finishes up.
What were they again?
The quotes of the movies.
The quotes.
Quotes. Does he look like a bitch
Bitch. I'll go
or
with bitch. That's what I
bitch?
had
Okay.
forgotten. What.
I beat up some teenagers the other day. It gave my life some purpose and meaning.
You know, it's one of the few holiday movies I don't like, but it's so fucking funny. It's
I mainly remember when that movie came out that critics just shit on it and they
no
just
pun
gave
intended.
terrible reviews. But then as time passed, a lot of people were like, actually, you know what? This movie is surprisingly very good and had a lot of heart and meaning behind it.
Mm-hmm. Bad Santa, by the way, is the movie that we'll be moving on. You ain't gonna shit for the week. The other one is Pulp Fiction. The
Bitch.
does he look like a bitch? Last up in this round, Jeremy starts us off. Jeremy, it is either, so this is how Liberty dies, with thunderous applause, or do you guys ever think about dying?
I don't know the "Do you think about dying" line, but I do. I do like Revenge of the Sith. I do. That is one of the lines I like. I liked from that. Well, second line, main line is no. So I'm gonna go with thunderous applause.
gets a vote. Felix, thunderous applause, or do you ever think about dying?
Thunderous applause.
Gets another one. Nancy, finish us up.
Yeah. So I will first off like I'm gonna more vote of this one just because this like I now that I know that the thunderous applause is moving on, and this is one of my favorite Star Wars lines ever. Is this is how Liberty dies by thunderous applause. Um, is I since I know what's going on. Uh, do you guys ever think about dying from the Barbie movie? Just after I saw that trailer, is that just got me so much. Just like as a millennial mom with like depression and ADHD, like yeah, Barbie, me too.
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
In the first tournament, did the "I don't like sand" speech make it in?
no,
That would
I
have
don't
been
think
good.
so. I'll be very honest. I was thinking over Star Wars lines, and if this is how Liberty dies is my favorite line, the I don't like sand is probably my least favorite line in the entire franchise.
I think it's just mainly funny by how many people just hate that line.
The whole I love it. I love it. I give props to Hayden Christensen because he got way too much hate. And you can tell like now that as he's seeing these fans who are supporting him and showing up for him, like how much it means to him. Um,
Yeah.
but the delivery of that line was so uncomfortable.
Wasn't that like his second movie?
Yes, it
Like, wasn't
was.
Star Wars literally like his second film? Because he
It
did.
was his big break. And also, let's be very, very for real right now. Whatever your opinions are on George Lucas, I don't think the guy can write romance very well. And that was one of the things where with Attack of the Clones, I feel like Attack of the Clones just was like really one of the weakest parts of Attack of the Clones that I really wanted to be stronger because this was very, very important to me was watching the love story between Anakin and Padme. Is watching it like blossom and watching them fall in love. Is it just didn't feel like it was delivered well.
So, mind if I just say something a little mildly embarrassing about myself?
Yes.
Do it.
So, I didn't know
It's
Natalie
not like
Portman.
it's public or anything.
I didn't know Natalie Portman was a child star, so I literally thought that the Star Wars prequels were like her big break into Hollywood, not knowing that she was in Leon, the professional, and like
Professional.
she was a child star. I was like, oh, well, this is news.
I mean, here's the thing. You know whose big break it was? Your celebrity crush, Keira Knightley.
Yeah, I do love me some Keira Knightley.
Revenge of the Sith moves on to the next round. Be right back right after this break. Before I came to the podcaster, I never imagined that all those requests for 5 stars reviews did anything important. I was very wrong about that. But being the bastards that we are, we're not going to expect you to give up those 5 stars with nothing in return. I'll trade you for it. You send us a letter, a question, or anything else you deem needed, along with those 5 stars. We'll not only give you a shout out on the show, but read your submission live on air. We'd like to call this our Thank You To Review. If you want to be part of the Thank You To Review, you can, of course, send it to our email address at bracketty2r@yahoo.com. That is BRACKETTY, the number 2, and R at yahoo.com to get in. It also works if you want to be a guest on any of the shows on the ABC podcast channel. This week's letters comes from. I'm going to get to the guy's name. I'm thinking it's a guy in a minute. It says, just wanted to say I'm a big fan of the show. Debates are fun. Chaos feels earned. And the people don't play it safe, which is honestly how it should be. 5 stars on Apple. Question this week. Has there ever been a vote that you immediately regretted once the argument started, but had to defend just to save your pride? Signed, Grimlock Vale. Shout out to your D&D shows.
Yay! Thank you for listening to our D&D shows. We're so excited to we actually have listeners on here.
So I'm going to start with Nancy off of this one because Nancy's been on, I think, the most shows out of all the guests we have here today. Nancy, is there any vote that you just kind of had to stick with because of just just to save your pride?
Yeah, so I'm gonna say there's definitely been a couple. I don't know the exact ones, but I know it was like my second episode I went on, and it was about DILFs, about celebrity DILFs, and I know that there were a couple that I'm just like, I'm sticking to this. I don't care how I come off. I am sticking to my guns. I think there's one. I think Michael B. Jordan might have been one. Like I was re-listening, and it was like someone they were going against. And I was just like, girl, girl, why are you going with this guy? It might have been Joseph Morgan, honestly. It's like Joseph Morgan was going up against a couple of people. I'm like, girl, we know you love Klaus from Vampire Diaries, but really, really, you're gonna vote for Joseph Morgan over some of these guys. Um, and then also, I think there's definitely been a couple of movie ones, mainly where I voted for my son, where I'm just like I'm trying to be a good mom, but I have so many regrets voting for Cars.
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes you just gotta hate. So, somebody texted me on with my opinion on something. Um, Felix is messing with Cujo at the moment. Uh,
Yeah, just a real quick. Yeah, no, no, I'm not. You know, I could change my. I don't have no pride. It's good.
Jeremy, do you have an answer to this question or no?
So when you were stating earlier, yeah, I haven't been on this show that often, but I do have a funny story recording our show that I regretted saying, but after I was kind of wanted it to wind up in the show. So when we were recording Taken, I accidentally flubbed up a line where I was saying that Liam Neeson's character Brian was trying to save sex workers from being trafficked from all this, but I accidentally said that Liam Neeson was beating up sex workers, and everyone started laughing, and I came to the realization of what I said, and then it's like one of those, let me just clarify, Brian Mills is not beating up sex workers, he's beating up the people that are kidnapping these poor girls into work. And then after it all happened and it sunk in, I was like, oh, I really hope this makes it in because this is freaking hilarious, but Dave cut that part out, so I was very disappointed.
I literally have a sweatshirt that I got for Christmas this year from Shy in our Secret Santa gift situation, where on the back of it it says "Life is painless," because that is something that I said on last year's quote episode when I was trying to quote "Life is pain highness." So trust me, I know exactly how you feel, but mine was put into sweatshirt form, and that sweatshirt is extremely fucking comfortable. So yes, I do that, but I don't have. I'm like Felix on this one. I don't have any pride, so it doesn't really bother me. As far as the show goes, though, I've been on 99.9 of the shows, not that much, but 99.5 of the shows that we've done so far, type thing. At least 99. And I have said some ridiculous shit. I have come up with some ridiculous arguments. I have just, but there's at times where I don't care if I'm going to lose the battle or not. I'm going to fight for it. If anything, just to give one of these movies or songs or something like that nobody's heard of a little bit of face. So it's not the fact that I regret voting for stuff. Sometimes I regret saying stuff. One of the rules that we have on this show that was used last week even is changing your vote. So you have the ability to change your vote, and I applaud the people who do that, because realistically, when you do that, you kind of announce the fact that you were wrong, but you're willing to change your mind on the situation, which is really nice.
I'm going to add one that it just came to my mind because like I know there was a recent one. What was the movie? I think I heard I had you going. Come on, Nancy! It's when we did the Disney Now owns. Is there was a movie that like I eliminated something rather beloved for this movie, and I can't remember. I'd have to re-listen to the episode, but I just remembered. It's like afterward, I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I love this movie too much. Because, like,
Uh, no, Disney Now owns was before when I started writing the stuff down
yeah,
on my
no,
list over here. So
I just remember, I remembered it was, I think it ended up eliminating, like, Anastasia or something. And, I remember you make a joke along the lines, to, like, because, like, whatever movie eliminated was one of Kate's favorites, and you said, well, you can thank Nancy for that, Kate. Because, like, I voted for this other movie, and now I'm like, I probably shouldn't have done that.
actually, I think Anastasia was one of Kate's favorites.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I picked something over Anastasia, and I remember you being like very shocked that I did this.
I'm like, it's all right. Ruining Kate's day. That's all right. Kate won last week, so she
Yeah,
got her lick back. Anyway, um, Grimlock. I guarantee that's not your real name, but if it is, one, your parents are cool as shit. Two,
we Doctor Deathhand, like we see you, Grimlock. We see you over here,
yeah,
Doctor Deathhand.
it's and Grimlock too. If you're into D&D and you want to be on the entire D&D stuff that we have, shoot me an email and I will forward it to David and the crew so they
We
can do
we
what
love
they
to
see
have
fit
people
off
come
of
play
that
with
one.
us on Doctor PF Jeremiah. Is if you're not quite up for playing a game of D&D Grimlock, but you would like to like do some D&D based shenanigans, we are in Grindaria this year for season 3. Come join us. Come have fun.
We actually
Eh,
recorded an episode today that was it wasn't for that, but it was a lot of fun. We were talking about Tomb Raiders, two of them.
Mhm.
So look forward to that one.
if it makes Grimlock feel any better, if you are not a D&D fan, don't worry about it. I myself have never played D&D, so it is very fascinating that I am a part of a show that does
He's
involve a lot of D&D
D&D.
antics and D&D people. So if that's one of your things you're worried about, don't worry. I feel you on that one, my friend.
Either way, Grimlock Vale. Thank you for writing into us. If somebody else wants to write in like Grimlock does, again, our email address is bracketty, the number 2 and R at yahoo.com. Welcome back for the second half of this. It looks like Felix starts us off. Felix, it is either uh, uh, I hate snakes, Jock. I just hate them. Or sorry, I hate snakes, Jock. I hate them. I added a word. Or so you're telling me there's a chance.
Ooh.
Love the first one, but I, much like Nancy, I use so you're telling me there's a chance like all the freaking time. Oh man, but I like the other one better. You know what? Can I listen to Constipated Chick?
Uh, and just because of the mental image,
Emotional damage.
Now
Felix
listening.
has decided to blow his load. Which the sad part is now every time Felix blows his load, he's going to be thinking about a chick with constipation. So,
No,
Nancy,
At least it'll help
yeah,
me stay out.
where he's coming from. It
Oh no.
it does it does sound like a poor girl that's taking a very painful poo.
talk about a fat bastard. Nancy, is it I hate snakes, or you're telling me there's a chance?
Uh, love Indiana Jones. Adored Indiana Jones. It's so you're telling me there's a chance. I use that
Yeah.
one so often.
Gets a vote.
I hate that
Jeremy.
they're put together, man. I hate that these two are put together.
I know. That's one of the things about this show, especially this one, because you get the first one, the first quote, especially if you know it, like just know at the top of your
Yeah.
head,
I'm
and then
like, that's what it
you're like,
is.
oh, that's so great. Then you hear the second one because there's a slight pause. You hear the second one, like, fuck.
I think I did that last week.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Felix did too.
So
Is it? So it's either I hate snakes, I hate them, or so you're telling me there's a chance.
so I'm gonna go with I hate snakes, mainly because I like Indiana Jones,
Yeah,
and
I know.
out of out of all the Jim Carrey quotes from his movies, I would have probably picked something from Ace Ventura or The Mask. Like I like Dumb and Dumber, but I would have picked something from one of those movies instead. So I'm going with I hate snakes.
So
You
Felix
did it to me
blew his
again
load.
for no reason.
You still have your lifelines on past the parcel as well. If you
Does that
honestly
mean you
cannot
pick it,
make this
right?
decision, yes, it would go to me.
You know, I'll let
So
you decide. I'll let you decide this
okay.
one.
So Felix's Felix's option is off the board off of that one, so it comes down to me. It is a tie-breaking decision. I do agree with you, Felix. This is a very tough decision. Um, I I love the entire Raiders of the Lost Ark quote because one, it's a damn good movie. Two, it's the type of quote that you kind of think Indiana Jones is this uh, kind of an arrogant bastard because he gets to go out and do this entire tomb raiding type situation that we were talking about today. And then you hear the entire that he actually has a flaw, which makes him
Yeah.
human, and
Yeah.
it's kind of the cool thing. But one, Dumb and Dumber, that entire you're telling me it's a chance that there's a chance. That was my quote. I'm the one that put that in there. Two, it's something that I say a lot, especially to my wife, when she's like, yeah, my period ended a couple days ago. So I go, I look her straight in the face, charming as hell, like I always am. I go, so you're telling me there's a chance? But I don't do it the same way that they do it in Dumb and Dumber. I say the line, but I do it more of a quagmire situation, which makes it so much more fun. So
It-
Dumb and Dumber,
on me in similar situations.
Dumb and Dumber gets to vote, and plus that line has been used on this show a couple of times as well throughout the years when a contender comes from behind, giggity, when somebody votes for it and somebody at the very end who's like the tie-breaking decision is just sitting there going, like, so you're telling me there's a chance? It's really nice. Dumb and Dumber gets that vote. The other one is, of course, from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, I couldn't vote against that. That's why. But yeah, I can't hate on this one. I kind of agree.
Last week I had trouble because I didn't clear my shit clear my quotes list as I was doing it. So Dumb and Dumber moves on 2-1 to the next round. Nancy starts us off. It is either did we just become best friends? Or America! Fuck yeah!
Oh damn!
Okay, so again, in light of movies that I don't like, but I quote this all the time, and I also Freddie is very aware of my feelings on Will Ferrell. It's similar to my feelings on SpongeBob. So I'm going to even with all of that, I'm going to go. Did we just become best friends?
Oh, really? Shame on you. Gets a
Um,
vote.
No, I actually have that as a keychain on my purse because that came from my best friend. She gave me one that said, "Did we just become best friends?" Because we literally had that moment where like we were talking to each other at work, and then we're just like had all these things in common, and we just quoted this movie to each other, even though we both don't like this movie. We just go, "Wait, did we just become best friends?" Yeah.
I literally, again, people know that my absolute disdain for Will Ferrell, even though Will Ferrell's quotes has come up on here a couple of times this year. I I have a Will Ferrell magnet on my fridge
Hmm.
that says "Smiling is my favorite" from the movie Elf, which is also one movie that I absolutely can't stand. So, Step Brothers gets that one though. Jeremy, is it Step? Is it uh, did we just be? Did we just become best friends or America? Fuck yeah! You
So
just you
I'm gonna pick America. Fuck yeah! But out of all the lines, Montage is my personal favorite. We're gonna need a
yeah.
montage. Montage.
You having
And then
issues over there, Nancy?
we just gotta plug in our computer.
Oh, sounds like you're trying to cause an earthquake over there.
Uh, There's also my other favorite from Team America, Matt Damon.
No, our someone in that someone has told me had the bright idea to cover an electrical outlet with a one of those toy organizers as multiple bends, and I had to go through the different bends while I'm on a nursery glider right now to try and figure out like which one is covering the plug. So I apologize for that.
Lord, I apologize and be with the pygmies down in New Guinea.
Yeah.
Felix, tie breaking decision there, sir. Do you want to know who's facing in the next round?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna go with Step Brothers because that's another line gets used over here. I would have went. Why are you sweating though? Above that one, but I'll go with that one.
There's so
I
many
like my personal
one-liners.
from.
I'm honestly
Like, what are you
I'm kind of
doing,
surprised that
Claire?
David. I'm kind of surprised that David didn't like pick 10 Will Ferrell quotes just to fuck with me.
Wait till next year.
I know,
He's already
right?
said that he said that next year either he's going to send you like a whole bunch of Rocky Horror Picture Show quotes,
It's a
um,
good movie.
or he's going to send you a whole bunch of of monologues.
Yeah, no. I will take every single one of those and I will see them in a way that you know they're going to lose. So,
If it makes
all
you feel
right.
any better, any Will Ferrell movies I would pick would probably be Anchorman, and it'd probably be You're a Dirty Pirate Hooker, and I'm gonna punch you in the ovaries.
What was it? The entire I'm not even mad. That's amazing. Was on last week's. So,
Yeah.
it went pretty far. A lot farther than I thought it was. I think it's Jeremy. Jeremy, it is either um, this is not unlike escaping my mother's womb. God, what a memory. Or I'm invincible. You're a loony.
Oh, ooh boy, this is a tough one. Um, I don't know either one of these.
You do know the first one because you just watched this movie.
Oh,
Because we were just talking about this movie yesterday.
oh,
Because
is
I
this
know.
from
I
like?
just watched this movie.
yeah,
I,
that's from Lady Hawk. That's the first line that Matthew Broderick says in Lady Hawk.
Okay, then I'm gonna pick that because that one's actually that's funnier. And now just hearing it in Matthew Broderick's voice is even funnier.
Gets
Because
Gets a vote. Felix.
What was the second one again?
I'm invincible. You're a loony.
Oh, is that a?
I like the first one better, but just to make her squirm, I'll have to go with Looney.
I'm pretty sure I know what she's gonna go with anyway.
When you squirm, just make sure you squirm it really good.
Oh, you are so bad. You are so
Not
bad.
yet. Nancy. Is it I'm invincible, you're a loony, or this is not unlike escaping my mother's womb?
This is not unlike escaping my mother's room. God, what a memory.
Were you squirming when you were trying to escape your mother's womb? That's the question.
Well, so here's the thing. This one too, for anyone who has not seen this movie, because I know there's a lot of people out there who haven't, is this is literally said as he's like escaping out of a sewer pipe or out of a sewer, and it's like that's like one of the things where this was like how I was introduced. Is I just remembered sitting down on the couch with my mother, who is very much of a she's a good old Southern Christian woman, and sitting down as like that line, and my mother's quoting along with it, and I'm just like, this is a good line. And I've used this so many times, and like when I'm alone with David and we're getting through like a tight pension area, is I've used that on David, and I think I used that when we were in traffic at one point, and him just being like, "The heck did you just say?"
Lady
like,
Hawk moves on to the next round. The other one was, of course, from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So here's that one. Felix, it is either by all means move at a glacial pace. You know how that thrills me. Or no matter how many weapons you have, no matter how great your technology might be, the world cannot live without love.
Oh, without love.
I know it was kind of a dick move to put these together, but
A little softy. We'll go with the without love one.
gets a vote. Nancy, is it without love or a glacial pace?
Oh, you're lucky.
It's gonna be the glacial pace.
I knew you were going to go with that.
Tie-breaking decision coming down to Jeremy. Jeremy, I'm going to read both of these. First of all, before he makes a decision, do you want to know who is facing in the next round?
Yeah, sure. What the heck?
Okay, so it is either, by all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how that thrills me. Or no matter how many weapons you have, no matter how great your technology might be, the world cannot live without love. We'll be facing. Some of you may die, but this is the sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Being that I don't know either of these lines, I'm once again going with which one I think is the funniest. So I'm gonna have to go with glacial pace. Bucky, at least buy me dinner first.
2-1. Glacial pace moves on to the next round. The other one is, of course, from the movie Castle in the Sky, which I think is the first time that has ever been on this podcast.
Who did Castle in the Sky?
You did.
Oh.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, trying to find a way to like do this angle to get all of us in, because. Okay. There we go. There we go.
There. David, you voting with us now or no?
Where are we at? How many?
It'd be 5.
Or
People.
5?
No, we're in the second half of the first round.
Sure.
No, we're in the second half of round. We're 3/4 of the way through round 1.
Okay.
So
All
you
right.
you missed today's question, which I thought you would actually kind of have some fun with. But
Well, ask the question anyway.
From Grimlock Vale says, has there ever been a vote or a vote you immediately regretted once the argument started, but had to defend just to save your pride?
On your show?
Period.
That's a good question. You know what? I actually do have one. I voted that my wife made scrambled eggs one day. I regretted it that night.
Um,
I like it. I
for
like it.
for any police out there that is using this for evidence, I don't give you the permission to do so. Body or not, just saying.
I'll be squirming the whole time too.
Yeah.
Why are
All
you
right,
throwing stuffed animals at me, honey?
so let me update some stuff real quick. Okay, Felix started that one off. So I start this one off. It is either because I did what everyone said a kid couldn't do. I made it to Shell City. I beat the Cyclops and rode the Hasselhoff, and I brought the crown back. Or I'll cut your heart out with a spoon. Why a spoon? Because it's dull, you idiot.
Was that you as well?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Shell City off of this one. Mainly for two reasons. One, I hate conversation quotes as a whole. I really hate conversation quotes because it's not a quote, it's multiple quotes into one. And I also know that Nancy hates this movie, so I'm gonna go with Shell City off of this one. Just
Holy
because.
crap! Dude, for once, you didn't vote for Men in Tights. Normally, you do.
It's not Men in Tights.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
no,
not
that's
Men in Tights.
regular Robin Hood.
Yeah, that's Prince of Thieves.
Never mind.
Yep. David, is it why a spoon or because I did what everyone said I did what everyone said a kid couldn't?
I'll do Shell City.
Of course you would.
Kids vote.
I want to squirm on the Hasselhoff.
Oh,
Nancy?
God. Oh, God. I'll cut your heart out with a spoon.
A wiggly spoon?
At this point, yes.
A rusty one.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
I'm gonna go with Shell City because that feels like SpongeBob.
Oh, God.
It is SpongeBob.
It's the SpongeBob movie.
Yes.
Yeah,
It is a SpongeBob movie. Felix, finish this up.
Spoon.
Thank you, Felix.
It doesn't matter either way. SpongeBob does move on.
Woo.
3-2. Prince of Thieves, by the way, is the entire or I'll cut your heart out with a spoon. Why a spoon? Because it's dull, you idiot. SpongeBob moves on off of that one. David starts us off. David, it is either yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Or take my hands off take my hands off of fuck. I apparently didn't get my drink today. So take my hands off. Fuck, I did it again. Fake. Cheers, bitches.
Take your hands off.
All right. Take your hands off my daughter or you won't get a scene. You'll get you'll
Give me half.
Oh, okay. No, it's just it sounds weird. That's why. Take your hands off my daughter or you won't get a scene. You'll get a Broadway musical. There should be a comma right there, and it bothers me. So
what are the two movies?
we're trying not to say that, and because Felix asked not to at the beginning. So,
Keep
but
saying
Felix apparently says it's okay.
No. Yeah. I
All
wanted
right,
to
Felix
know
says
the
it's
movie.
okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Comes from John Wick, the first one. and the other one comes from What a Girl Wants.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with what a girl wants because I know what I
Get
want.
gets a
Oh
vote, Nancy.
God.
I want that girl right there.
Oh shit!
Oh damn.
Yeah, Nancy. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back, or take your hands off my daughter.
As a response to that, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Gets a vote. Jeremy.
I gotta go with John Wick. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back because that was such a cool line.
Felix.
I'm thinking I'm back.
And I'm thinking I'm back too. John Wick moves on 4-1 to the next round. Nancy starts us off. Nancy, it is either we have our heading, or some people are worth melting for.
Oh, I'm going with Olaf because he's my spirit animal. Going, some people are worth melting for.
I kind of figure Hey Hey would be your spirit animal.
Listen,
Cheers. You even said that before.
that's fair. It's the annoying characters from the Disney. The true spirit my true spirit animal is Figment from the Journey into Imagination line. He's small, purple, a advocate for imagination, and uh he likes to annoy an Eric Idle and be the bane of his existence, which I could live with.
I think I'd choose Pascal from Tangled.
Probably also.
Jeremy, is it some people are worth melting for, or we have our heading?
Uh, I'm gonna go with with some people are worth melting for.
Gives the second one. Felix.
Something about heading. I'll go with that one.
I'm gonna go with we have our heading as well, mainly because I think this is probably out of all the roles ever that have been perfectly cast. I think this entire movie, realistically, but this role in particular was probably
Mhm.
the best cast decision that has ever been made. And I'll stick with that. It's tie-breaking decision coming down to David. David, you want to know who's facing in the next round, or what it's facing in the next round?
Sure. Obviously, I think I got company here, so it's kind of public domain.
Yeah. It is either we have our heading, or some people are worth melting for. We'll be facing uh, you ain't gonna shit right for a week.
Disney then.
They're both Disney.
Well, no, they.
Yeah, no, they are.
So
I'm
it's
just
up.
saying, just going up against that line.
I'll go Olaf.
Frozen moves on. 3 to
Ah,
2 to the next round. The other one was, of course, from Pirates of the Caribbean. We have our heading is off the board. Last, but certainly not least off of this one, Jeremy starts us off. Jeremy, it is either I'm not dead, I'm getting better, or you're gonna die, clown.
Uh, well, you mentioned Adam Sandler, so I have to go with Adam Sandler because Happy Gilmore is actually the better golf comedy movie. Unlike somebody who said Caddyshack.
Caddyshack is so much better than Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore is trash.
No, Happy Gilmore.
I am
Agreed.
Caddyshack is better.
I'm literally wearing
Now, I have a theory there, Fredwood, if you don't mind Angus making a small appearance. What if we got Adam Sandler and the guy who can actually golf in these two movies together, and we had a competition, a friendly competition. And then, after that, the two go, and they have drinks. And then Adam Sandler goes and stabs the other guy because he has no shame.
Well, if he's gonna stab him, he's gotta stab him with an ice skate.
No, but there's more, Doctor. What if, after he goes to jail, he starts a team, a football team, and they go and they play football against gods, and they defeat the gods with drugs and cheating, and they use hormones inside one of the bigger looking gods, and he starts to cry like a sissy.
So Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore is a former hockey player that became a professional golfer, goes to jail, and then somehow manages to become a decent football player.
Yes, but the guy who died, he goes and he haunts the individual, making sure that he loses every other game after that.
God help me.
I would like to say right now that Kevin Nash, the one who was a sissy in The Longest Yard, is a legit badass. He was in the movie The Punisher, and in the stairwell scene, he's the one in the red striped shirt that's going back and forth, literally stabbed in the shoulder by an actual knife, and still finished
By
the scene
accident. Yeah.
with the legitimate a knife sticking out of his shoulder, and
It
did
was
not.
also Super Shredder.
Yeah,
Freddie will get this, but unfortunately returned back from a long leg injury only to get tagged in and tear his quad.
yeah.
Still probably the funniest returns ever.
No. No, well, yeah. What one of them? Yes. What one of there's been plenty, but one of them, yes. Royal Rumbles this weekend too, so I'm looking forward to see what kind of returns we got. Dave, I'm not even sure whose fucking vote it is.
I went first, so
Yeah, you went Happy Gilmore. Felix, is it Happy Gilmore or Holy Grail off of that one?
Holy Grail.
Holy Grail. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the movies just because. I'm gonna go for Happy Gilmore. I am quite literally right now. I do love Holy Grail. Holy Grail's a damn good movie. The quote's not necessarily the best, but I love the movie. Happy Gilmore. I'm literally wearing a Boston Bruins jersey, the same one. It has Gilmore on the back of it. I went ahead and showed them. If you don't believe me, check out the entire YouTube video off of this one, and it's shown. I'm also wearing the matching socks that go with this sweatshirt, and that was purely random. I just happened to be wearing these socks today. I threw this one on because it's fucking cold down here. I'm gonna go for Happy Gilmore off of this one because it's just a damn good movie. Gets my vote. David, is it?
Caddyshack.
that technically means
Agreed.
Happy Gilmore.
No.
It's either I'm not dead, I'm getting better, or you're gonna die, clown.
Ooh. You're gonna die, clown. I like that one. Only
Gets a
because
vote. Nancy.
Yeah, so I know now that it's not going on, but I'm going to defend why I submitted this one because I do agree with you. There are so many better lines in Holy Grail, but when I was thinking about like the line I would use, so my dad's huge Monty Python fan. I just had a conversation with David about when David said like, "What inappropriate stuff were you watching at 6?" And yes, that was one that I was thinking about. But I settled on this one because growing up, my father would, anytime you were homesick, when he would walk in the door and he would see us on the couch, he'd say, "Are you dead yet?" And he would literally ask us, "Are you dead yet?" And the correct answer is, "I'm not dead. Getting better." Or, "I feel happy." Any one of the dead person's responses was the adequate answer, and that would, whenever my dad would see one of us on the couch if we were homesick, would be, "You dead yet?"
I always use that when because I don't drink and a lot of my friends do. So when I woke up in the morning before them, I would always yell because it pissed them off. I would go, "Bring out your dead! Bring out your dead!"
My dad would one of my sisters, and I think he does this with my niece who is a teenager. Um, but one of my sisters who is like notorious for like sleeping in is if he didn't sometimes when he would go wake her up, he would literally yell in her room, "Bring out your dad!"
Either way, Happy Gilmore wins today off of this one with You're Gonna Die Clown, moves on to the next round. We'll be right back right after this break. Okay. I got to talk to some pretty amazing people when it comes to this. Nancy, and of course, the entire top part of this part of the crew. So I got to talk to some pretty amazing people when it comes to this. Today's guest that is not officially part of the Bastard crew is, of course, Felix. Felix gets to come on this show pretty much whenever he wants because he's a damn good guy. Felix, tell people about yourself and tell people how you're doing there, sir.
I'm doing all right. Felix with the Mod Squad Network. Kevin and I do reaction videos, anything pop culture. And every Saturday we have a live with an awesome giveaway at 8 p.m. EST. Come check us out.
I mean, what?
I don't know if that was what you were asking for or not, but
No,
yeah.
that's right. It's just your time period to plug whatever you decide to plug. So I
Mod Squad
just
Network on YouTube.
I just got a message from somebody I was trying to take care of. Welcome back for round two. Looks like Felix starts us off on this one. Felix, it is either I gotta bring up my list again. It is either I don't care what you believe in, just believe in it, or so you're telling me there's a chance.
You're telling me there's a chance just because I couldn't pick it last time because it was going up against snakes, but I'll pick it this time. You're telling me there's a chance.
Guess about I'm I love the movie Serenity. I really do. It's a damn good movie, but I'm with Felix off of this one. It's just it. So you're telling me the chance is not only because of the movie, but the fact that it's so
It's used all the time, widely with
it's
Yeah.
everyone.
it's so useful. It really is. It's so useful. So I'm going to go with Dumb and Dumber off of this one for telling me there's a chance. Um, David, you're telling me there's a chance, or I don't care what you believe in, just believe in it.
Yeah. You tell me there's a chance or just believe in it?
It's
Or
either you're
I don't care what
believing
you believe in, just believe in it. Yeah.
or you're telling me there's a chance.
Oh, believe it.
It's not Naruto, dear.
Believe it.
Yes, about Nancy.
So I'm going believe.
Tie-breaking decision coming down to Jeremy. Jeremy, it is
Come on,
either
Jeremy.
I don't care what you believe in, just believe in it, or so you're telling me there's a chance.
I just want to let you know that whatever I pick, we will still be friends.
Okay.
But, so you're saying there's a chance.
I knew I liked you.
I was waiting for him to pull a Q.
Sorry, he splooshed all over my carpet. Literally.
I'm not touching that comment. I start this one off. It is either yo, she bitch, or this is not unlike escaping my mother's womb. God, what a memory.
So
I mean, I don't. Okay, this is one of the things that I'm voting quote over movie. I'm gonna go with Yo She Bitch because I don't like the movie. I really don't. Army of Darkness is not necessarily something I watch a lot, but I do love the line Yo She Bitch, and believe it or not, I have called somebody that in the past, and it did not turn out very well. Army of Darkness with She Bitch gets my vote. David, is it Yo She Bitch or this is not unlike escaping my mother's womb? God, what a memory.
The problem is, when I escaped my mother's womb, It hurt like the dickens. I came out and I was just crying and crying, and I wouldn't stop crying. So I have to go with it just because, I am a masochist by trade.
Get the vote. Nancy.
This is not unlike escaping my mother's room. God, what a memory.
Jeremy, is it yo she bitch or escape my mother's womb?
I'm gonna have to go with Yoshi bitch.
That's what's
Tie
up.
breaking decision coming down to Felix.
She bitch. She bitch.
Well, Lady Hawk does not win again this week. I'm not even sure how far it made it last week, to be perfectly honest. 3-2. Army of Darkness moves on to the next round. David starts us off. It is either now when I say who da massa, you say show enough, or because I did what everyone said a kid couldn't do. I made it to Shell City and beat the Cyclops. I rode the Hasselhoff and I brought the crown back.
Now, Freddie, you did it wrong. It's now when I say who's the master, you say show love. You gotta do it right. You gotta watch the last.
I've never seen the movie, so I couldn't tell you.
You gotta do it right though. So when I say who's the master, you say go with SpongeBob.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Swerve, bro.
No, I knew something like that was going to be coming.
Russo, swerve, bro.
Nancy.
Jeremy splooshed all over my carpet. I'm sorry. he stepped on a hand warmer.
And I felt it on my foot.
I bet it was cold.
Now his foot is all white.
And sticky. And warm.
No, it doesn't feel warm. It feels very cool to me.
It felt very warm.
Are you sure it wasn't that way before you put the sock on?
Well, technically, I had to take the sock off.
You see, you had to take off that layer of protection, Freddie.
I can show you my white stained.
No, please don't. Save it for the OnlyFans.
Not a sponsor. Could be.
There's your opening liner. No, save it for the OnlyFans.
Coming soon.
Nancy. Is it because I did what everyone said a kid couldn't do, or now when I say?
Now, when I say it's show enough. Show enough.
Show enough. Gets a vote. Jeremy.
Put the sock inside my desk drawer, Jeremy.
Where am I gonna put my sock?
Put it on your hand. Use it as a hand warmer that you stepped on.
My hands are perfectly fine.
I was waiting for you to say my hands are perfectly warm. We're voting for Freddie's show tonight.
He's like, I hate you guys.
No. It's all right. I have the edit button, so we're good.
I've never seen The Last Dragon. Dave, I know we watched a little bit of it one time, and I think you said you want to do it for the podcast. But I gotta go with SpongeBob. SpongeBob is my homie.
Gets a vote. Felix.
I like SpongeBob.
Anything but SpongeBob, please.
Which means it is a tie-breaking decision coming down to me, of course. And again, it's on my list. Nancy, actually, you know what? Here. Pen. Last Dragon. On my list. I will even movie review it thing. When I get down to it, I have a list of people who already put suggestions in. Anybody out there, by the way, if you can find me on Facebook, if you want me to do a movie review for you, I do have a list going on already, but I'm accepting people who want me to do a movie.
I have another one for you. I'll send it to you.
do that. So I'm gonna go with SpongeBob off of this one, mainly because I haven't seen Last Dragon, and I know you don't like SpongeBob. So
You don't like SpongeBob, Nancy?
I
She's racist. She doesn't like the color yellow or holes. She doesn't like holes.
I hate SpongeBob so much. And here's my thing. I married someone who likes SpongeBob, and it basically like SpongeBob is partially his spirit animal, sometimes feel like. And then my son adores SpongeBob, so I have to watch SpongeBob all the time. The only bit of relief, if you can even call it that I have right now is my son's favorite SpongeBob music movie is SpongeBob the Musical.
Who doesn't have holes?
Yes, but it still gets on my nerves after the third watching in a week because of a snow day.
Hey, Nancy,
Yes.
I have a question. This is where you
What
say,
is the question, Jeremy?
who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Who's absorbent and yellow and absorbent as he?
Ready?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
His nautical nonsense be something you wish. SpongeBob SquarePants.
I will cut your heart out with a spoon.
Then I'll
Please
flop
do.
and like a fish. SpongeBob SquarePants. Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
This is why you don't get me and Jeremy in the same room, Freddy.
it's all right with me.
SpongeBob SquarePants. No, no, no. Me want cookie. Give me cookie.
Nancy starts us off. Nancy, it is either some people are worth melting for, or you ain't gonna shit right for a week.
As much as I love Olaf, right now, the quote that I'm really feeling is "You ain't gonna shit right for a week."
Gets a vote, Jeremy.
Hang on, I gotta talk to Cookie Monster about this.
Oh,
Cookie,
no.
which one should we vote for? Really? You sure about that? Alright. He says we should go with "You ain't gonna shit right for a week," which is very weird for someone on Sesame Street to say.
What can I say? I like Billy Bob Thornton.
I'm kind of worried that your cum sock grew arms and turned blue.
Am I,
And
the
it's now
one,
talking.
am I the only one who's not concerned that the puppet who doesn't have the ability to poop is saying that he wants to go for the shit?
I want to know what.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a couple of things I wish I could do, even though I just because I can't do them. So
But Freddie, just because I'm not gonna follow you or anything, but I'm assuming you know how to shit.
I do, but it may be a feeling that they just want to know how to do. I know a lot of guys who would want to be a girl for the day just to know what it's like. So, but they
They
can't
just
do
want
that.
to be filling themselves up all day. It's all it is.
At least
I
you
was-
guys do shit though.
I was asked that one day. It's like if I was a girl for a day, what would I do? I was like, I would stay the fuck home.
Stay.
And not for
agree.
that reason. Like, could you imagine you're dated if you my question is it's like, is this like a Jessica situation where hot chick situation where nobody knows it's you? You're just a female version of yourself, but everybody's used to having a male version? Like, am I gonna
Yeah.
wake up next to my wife as a female, but I went to bed as a male and she knows me as a male? I'm just gonna stay the fucking bed because like that's gonna be wrong all fucking day. So it's just I'm just gonna wait it out.
I guess.
I know what you're thinking of, Felix, and you should. Y'all
That's what I
need
thought you were
Jesus.
going with it.
Y'all
Sorry, I thought you were
need
going with it.
Jesus. All right, Jesus. Shit right for a week gets a vote. Felix, is it shit right for a week, or some people are worth melting for?
At my age, shitting right for a week is a godsend. Shitting right.
Gets another one. I'm gonna go for you ain't gonna shit right for a week as well. I love I love Disney. I love Olaf in general. Olaf would be like the best friend to have because he's always in a good mood. And realistically, there's one thing I know it would get annoying, but I also know that good people in good moods are also highly contagious with good moods. It's really hard to be in a bad mood around somebody who is always in a good mood. It just happens to brighten your spirit. So, um, I love the movie Frozen. It was really nice, but realistically, the movie the movie quote that gets my vote right now is going to be "You ain't gonna shit right for a week." David, finish us up.
What was Olaf's quote? Remind me.
Some people are worth
Some
melting
people
for.
are worth melting for.
You are always worth melting for. You are always worth shitting for.
Oh God.
But you are not worth pissing for. So at this point, I'm going to make sure I keep my wife happy and go for Olaf.
Even though she went for Bad Santa,
Yeah, but yes, I'm going to go for the Nancy choice, even though
she voted against her own choice.
Yes.
So you're saying that your wife was wrong for voting against her own choice.
Yes, she needs to stick to her guns. You know, I'm trying to be that supportive husband that's telling you to stick to your guns no matter if you're having a bad day or not.
No matter if my husband is suggesting a SpongeBob quote, the SpongeBob quote moving forward.
Listen, at least he has yellow holes. What do you have?
Hopefully not yellow holes.
I hope it's not yellow. Then we might have some problems.
I have a yellow neck hole at this moment, but that's besides the point. Jeremy starts us off. It is either I'm not that far up apparently. It is either bring me my stunt cock, or did we just become best friends?
Stunt cock.
From way in the back gets a vote off of that one. Felix, is it stunt cock or best friends?
I'm gonna have to go with best friends.
Gets a vote. I'm gonna go for stunt cock. I mean, don't get me wrong. When did we just become best friends? It's kind of getting to the uh, you killed my father, prepare to die level of being overused at this point. And bring me my stunt cock is just so fucking random. It just, and sometimes realistically on a bad day, I might need a stunt cock. Just saying. It's my vote. David.
I already have my stunt cock. Kidding.
That's just no, that's what you do with the stunt cock is stuff a beaver. David. Is it bring me my stunt cock, or did we just become best friends?
Have you had a pearl necklace yet? Is my first question.
There was not a single movie. There's not a single movie at this current time that has not got a vote against it.
So no sweeps so far in your episode so far.
There's been sweeps, but they've gotten a vote against it since then.
And this one's had the vote against it as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go for best friends.
Yeah.
I should need to stop those sweeps.
It's a tie-breaking decision coming down to Nancy. Nancy, do you want to know who is facing in the next round?
No, I know what I'm going with.
Okay.
Stunt cock. Because
ironically enough, I did not see that coming.
Apparently, neither did the beaver or the guy holding the beaver.
I'm not holding any beavers. I don't know what you're talking about. My hand's right here. Thank you very much. Here's my other hand.
I'm just gonna.
So your hands is on the beaver, not in the beaver.
I mean, Does that work for you?
I mean,
I know how to shove my hand up the beaver, at least.
I mean, you're not really up in the beaver. You're just under the beaver shirt.
Step Brothers is out. Orgasm moves on to the next round. Felix starts us off. Felix, is it some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, or by all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how that thrills me.
Some of you may die, but that's a choice I'm willing to make.
Gets a vote. I'm gonna agree with you on that one. I do like the Devil Wears Prada. It's a decent movie. I'm glad they're coming out with the second one, but uh, I Shrek is just so much better. I'm sorry, it really is. Gets my vote. David,
Ready.
go.
I am going to go with the. What was the second option? It's some of you may die, and what was the other one?
By all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how that thrills me.
What's that from?
It's from Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, never seen it. I'm going with Shrek.
Gets a vote and the win off of that one. Nancy,
I am going with glacial pace.
and Jeremy, finish us up.
I'm going to go with some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. And in the
4-1.
And in the morning, we'll make waffles.
And in the
In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Where do I sleep? Outside. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot
I've
of
got to save my ass.
there's a lot of lines from Shrek too. That's really nice. The entire I gotta save my ass.
What kind of knight are you? One of a kind.
One of a kind. Yes. Shrek moves on 4-1 to the next round. I start this one off. It is either. Let me update my board. Okay. It is either. I know who I am. I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude, or yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Ooh.
This is a toughie.
I'm gonna go with dude off this one. I do love the line. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back, but realistically, on as far as pop culture references go, I'm the dude has so much more far-reaching, not only capabilities, but has gone so much farther
Yeah.
than the entire "yeah, I'm thinking I'm back" line.
Can I just
So
say I'm a little surprised that going full retard didn't. Oh, am I okay to say that?
yeah, because it's a movie quote. So
Okay.
I mean, you're allowed to say it, period. But I'm glad that you're thinking of others when you
Yeah,
comes to
but
it.
I'm honestly surprised full retard didn't really make it on the list because that's really the line that really kind of blew up into the iconic status. And I know a lot of people on the internet like using that term a lot.
Sorry, I didn't pick that one.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, spoilers. I don't know where that one.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, though, I'm just a dude playing a dude was originally on my top 10, but it got bumped down to my top 15, so it didn't actually make my list. It got bumped out by the entire His Girl Friday line. So mainly because after somebody picked it, somebody else picked the line that I had. I could switch it out with another one. So if David didn't pick the entire Tropic Thunder line, the entire His Girl Friday line wouldn't have not made it into the second round. So, which it didn't. So Tropic Thunder gets my vote off of this one. David, is it I'm just a dude, or yeah, I'm thinking I'm back?
I'm gonna take no. I'll go with Tropic Thunder. I don't want to do it yet.
Yeah. Oh, David. By the way, you weren't here when I explained this. Pasta parcels are off the board because we have 5 people now. So steal a votes. with the exception of Felix, who used one of his steal of votes as a pass to parcel to me earlier. It is 2 steal of votes instead of 1 because there's no pass to parcel. Time limit still applies, though. So, and I will give you warning when there's 4 left. Tropic Thunder gets David's vote. Nancy, is it I'm just a dude or yeah, I'm thinking I'm back?
I'm just a dude.
Gets another one, Jeremy.
I'm just a dude playing a dude, trying to be another dude. Like, I gotta go. Robert Downey Jr.
And Felix, finish us up.
Dude, definitely.
Damn it! I should have voted the other way.
John Wick. John Wick got beat off of that one. John Wick got beaten by a dude.
Race, you know that. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Shame.
Tropic Thunder moves on. John Wick does not. David starts us off. David, last up in this round, it is either. So this is how Liberty dies with thunderous applause, or you're gonna die, clown.
I'll go with the first one. I don't know. I haven't. Oh no, I've seen Happy Gilmore. I'll go with the first. What's the first one from?
Revenge of the Sith.
Oh yeah, go with that one.
Gets a vote. Nancy
Going with Liberty Dies.
gets another one. Jeremy.
You're gonna die, clown! Sorry.
Felix.
Thunderous applause.
I raised my voice.
And I'm gonna go with Happy Gilmore off of that one. Supporting my threads.
Hooray! I stopped the sweep.
I mean, it's 3-2, so
Oh,
you would have been a sweep anyway. Revenge of the Sith moves on 3-2 to the next round. We'll be right back right after this break. All right. Nancy has all lifelines. Pass to partial, steal a vote, by the way, for everybody. These next 4 matchups are the last time to use them. Everybody have 2 steal a votes, so you got plenty. And of course, blown a load goes all the way to the end of the round. Jeremy and Felix already used theirs, though, so it literally comes down to myself, David, and Nancy off of those yet to blow our load. On this show, we get to talk about some of the cool stuff that we actually get to do. Number one on this show, actually, we have a grouping from on this show today from the D&D podcast set. We have the group over from PF Jeremiah and his infernal roommate. How you doing there, guys? Tell us about yourself. Tell us about your show, and enlighten us in what you do.
Hello, we are Dr. Deathhand. I'm Nancy. This is...
Oh, sorry, we were busy having Bucky and Cookie Monster kiss.
You were stuffing your beaver. Let's just admit it. Okay?
One of 3 from Dr. P.F. Jeremiah and his infernal roommate, and the DM for Tales of Grindaria.
And then this is Dr. Jeremiah himself, Jeremy.
Say stuff.
I'm about to say stuff. So, yeah, I'm Jeremy. I play Dr. P.F. Jeremiah. I also played Reginald Norcross III in the season 2, around the end of season 2.
He was our big bad for season 2. And now I get to play a villain in season 3. So, what we are a improv.
Not really a villain, though.
Well, I'm a villainess.
Not really.
She is technically, because she picked burlesque.
Yeah. And I tortured you guys with watching burlesque.
But I liked burlesque.
I did not.
That's because you're racist.
I think that movie is terrible.
Sexist. You're sexist.
Anyhow,
Chair should be
so
thrown.
we are a improv comedy podcast that is done through the lens of a movie review podcast with a bit of a D&D flair. We play David plays Angus, who is an interdimensional demonic possessed druid who ends up teaming up with a doctor in entertainmentology, and they do a movie podcast, and shenanigans occur. We do a lot of role play. We do a lot of improv and just have a grand old time. And then our prequel series is Tales of Grandaria, which is a D&D live play DM'd by David, who don't let him fool you. He is the big brain, the creative head behind Dr. Death Hand.
Who makes a lot of Bucky cameo appearances.
Um, so that's just kind of what we're up to. We are currently putting together season 3 of the Dr. P.F. Jeremiah show, where we're now in Grandaria. So we're going to get to play a little bit more of the D&D lore behind our show. You're going to meet some new foes. You're going to meet some new adversaries. I am playing a character with dubious motives, as well as my normal Natalia. And it's going to be a fun time. So come check us out. And then check us out over in Grandaria too.
So, fun fact, people tend to believe more of an interdimensional druid bent on world domination, but when you tell people that you're a doctor in entertainmentology, they're totally not willing to believe that.
Yeah, so that's a fun fact that we're now making more of a joke, especially in our coming seasons. Is fun fact about our show. The one thing that we have fans and listeners more go actually with us. They try to correct us. Is that his degree is in entertainmentology, and that the universities that we use are not actual places. Is they try to correct us on that. But they have no problem with there being an interdimensional druid hell-bent on world domination who hopped into another world.
I can't tell you how genuinely angry I was when people told me that. I'm like, yeah, I know there's no thing as a doctor in entertainmentology. That's the whole point. I made it up.
Or the fact the company they work for is called Target, and they're like, it's pronounced Target. It's not funny to call it Target. It's like,
I think it is. I even before you did that, dude. I've been calling it Target for years because it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same crap that Walmart sells, but like twice the price.
But like no, so just fun fact about our show is that's the one thing that fans cannot suspend their disbelief on, is that has a doctorate in entertainmentology. Is we've had one listener who is like very adamant with us and constantly tries to correct us.
I also had stuff I wanted to say.
You have something you want to say?
We also have.
You're on mute, I think.
You just didn't want Freddie to hear me.
I couldn't even tell you were talking until I saw your lips move.
So we also have 2 new people joining Tales of Grandaria as well. We got a total of 7 players now. It's going to be epic.
Whoop whoop.
When do you want me to join? Or at least make a guest appearance?
I got to get this established first.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so that's what's going on over at Dr. Death Hand, and we are currently putting coals to fire. We'll just say that Angus is putting my feet to the coals right now to come up with new content from Dr. Death Hand. So stay tuned.
And of course, I am your host, Freddie Fisher. I don't only host this show; I host multiple other shows. I'm going to tell you all this now, but I guarantee you, when this gets to the Spotify version, it's going to be completely different. So check that one out. But for all you YouTube people out there who have gotten through this entire almost 2-hour section to the spot right now, number 1 is, of course, Bracket Bastards. You know what Bracket Bastards is by this point. If you don't, I'm sorry. But the next couple of weeks, we have the Leonardo DiCaprio bracket, which we have a new filmmaker coming in as a special guest for that one. He has a new feature film that he is directing coming out. We're going to talk about Leonardo DiCaprio on that one. And then we're talking about week 1 is going to be fuck you songs, or I like to call them clapback songs. And then week 2, we originally did not have this on the board, which is the reason why it's not on the little clip that we have. We're doing not fuck you songs, but songs to fuck too. So look forward to that one, because that's going to be a fun one to right around the great sexy season that is known as Valentine's Day as well. Alien movies, and then we're going to be celebrating the Irish on top of that when it comes to the end of around March. After that one, we have Central Booking. If you're a pro wrestling fan, as always, we talk about pro wrestling stuff. Tomorrow, we're recording a different tournament Uh, we're talking. It's going to be the Sweet 16 of wrestling theme songs. Kevin, who is also on the Mod Squad as well, he is my co-host on that show, and we're going to be having another special guest over from the I Did Not Make These Rankings podcast network. DeAndre is going to be joining us as well from Mass Debaters, which is probably one of my favorite podcast names of all time. The recasting call. We take a move. This is one of my. This is literally my favorite podcast. What we do every year. I do this just for fun. It's a good think tank. We take movies made before 2000 and ask the only real question that needs to be asked about any movie that old. That is, what would happen if it was made today? Who would be casted in your favorite spots? Who would take over? Coming up, Casablanca will be coming out at the beginning of February. March, we have uh, 12 Angry Men, To Kill a Mockingbird, and then Page Master coming out to start the entire summer season. So make sure to check those out. Bastards Backstage, there is a interview coming out with a Kung Fu Kendra, which is a very fun interview to do. And of course, the other half you've already got to talk to, and that is you have got to hear from, and that is the group from PF Jeremiah and of course from Tales of Grandaria. Check these out and more. I guarantee you will find something that you will enjoy or your money back. Um, all right. You guys know what you have left. So, welcome back for round 3 and beyond. It looks like Nancy starts us off on this one. Nancy, it is either so you're telling me there's a chance, or bring me my stunt cock.
I'm going with Suncock.
I can't believe this movie has made it that far. I'm honestly surprised. Gets a vote. Jeremy, it is either bring me my stunt cock or so you're telling me there's a chance.
I mean, I think we just have to make this go all the way to the finals. So stunt cock.
Gets a vote. Felix
So you're telling me there's a chance?
gets another one. I am going. Uh, I agree with you. I'm going to go with stunt cock off of this one. It's going to get my vote. David finishes up. Is either so you're telling me there's a chance or bring me my stunt cock?
What do you think I'm going to vote for, Freddie? That's my thing.
I don't know, which is the reason why I didn't blow a load off of that last one, because I thought it would be funny to blow a load off of bring me my stunt cock. But then knowing you would steal a vote.
So here's the problem right now. I have Cookie Monster and Bucky telling me to go with Stunt Cock, but I'm more feeling towards the other one. So I have to go with the other one. Just to disappoint my other two cohorts.
Boo!
Dumb and Dumber gets a vote off of that one, but Orgasmo moves on to the next round. Jeremy starts us off. It is either because I did what everyone said a kid couldn't do. I made it to Shell City and I beat the Cyclops and rode the Hasselhoff and I brought the crown back. Or I know who I am. I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
Ooh. This one's a tough one. I like both of them, but Robert, you got to go with dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Gets a vote. Felix
Dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
gets another one. I'm gonna go for dude as well. He gets a vote. David.
Hasselhoff, buddy. I can't give up on my sponge brethren, the will of Bob.
And Nancy finishes up.
You know she's going against SpongeBob.
Yeah, I'm assuming that too. Plus, David, I think you were on mute when you tried to voice Nancy. I'm going to safely assume that she's going to be going for Tropic Thunder off of this one. If she doesn't, she can correct that later on.
Yes,
4-1. Tropic Thunder moves on to the next round. All right. Next up, Felix. It is either yo, she bitch, or some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Gets a vote. I'm gonna steal a vote. Nancy made it back, so I was gonna steal Nancy's vote, but since she was gone, but she made it back. So I'm gonna steal just for shits. I'm gonna steal David's vote, and I'm gonna go with yo she bitch. Nancy, is it yo she bitch or some of you may die?
Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Wait, before you end your turn.
Oh, and I'm going to steal his vote.
You.
Why?
Because I love you and because you know you want to vote for it.
Okay. That feels mean.
But
But we've
I mean,
been to each other at least 3 times this month.
I know, but still.
Well, what would you have voted for?
Well, I don't know. I can't say anything now because she's stealing my vote.
yeah, you
but
can, just for posterity.
that's what Freddie wants to.
Well, I feel like it was some of you. I'd probably have to go with some of you may die.
Aw, man, I wasted my chance.
I mean, you have 2 of them though, Nancy. So it doesn't really matter. Shrek. 3-2 moves on to the final 4 off of this one. I start this one off. It is either you ain't gonna shit right for a week, or this is how liberty dies with thunderous applause. Since Nancy decided to steal a vote, I'm going to steal her vote this time and go with you ain't gonna shit right for a week. So it gets our vote off of that one. David, is it you ain't gonna shit right for a week, or so this is how liberty dies with thunderous applause?
Well, I have a feeling I know what my cohort's going to vote for, so I'm going to steal his vote and go with the Liberty one.
Man,
So it is a tie-breaking decision coming down to Felix.
Oh, you
thunderous
bastard.
applause.
I was about to ask you if you want to know who was going to be facing, which would have also revealed the final 4, but
I was gonna pick you ain't gonna shit right. You suck.
I tried. 3-2. Revenge moves on to the final 4. The other one was from Bad Santa, of course.
Like, fuck you.
Are you mad?
A little bit.
He's getting his shit taken like everywhere, man.
I wanted that to be the finals.
That's part of the game?
Yeah, it is. All right.
I hope you get a yeast infection.
I already had 2. No, wait.
All Steela votes are off the board. Okay, you can't use them anymore. Time ran out. David starts us off. David, I'm going to have you pick one of these movies. Okay, it is either Orgasmo, Revenge of the Sith, Shrek, or Tropic Thunder.
Since I'm being a good sport, you may pick, Jeremy.
Oh, you're gonna let me take your vote?
For that.
Alright. We are going to pick Stunt Cock.
So it is either starting off with David. David gets his vote. David, it is either Bring Me My Stunt Cock, or Some of You May Die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Sacrifice.
Gets a vote. Nancy.
Sacrifice.
Jeremy.
I gotta go with Stump Cock. Since Dave robbed me of shitting right for a week, we gotta go with Stump Cock.
I mean, I kind of figured that's what a stunt cock would do too, but that's besides the point.
I didn't steal your shitting right for a week. I still, you gave Cookie Monster no ability to shit at all.
Felix.
What were they again?
It is
Sorry.
either bring me my stunt cock, or some of you may die, but that is the sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Some of you may die.
Ah, I love the movie, but realistically, stunt cock gets my vote. Oh. 3-2. Okay. Stunt cock moves into the possibility of third place. Shrek moves into the finals. Nancy starts us off on the other side. Nancy, it is either I know who I am. I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude. Or so this is how Liberty dies, with thunderous applause.
You know, I like this movie. I love this franchise. I really love this line. I know it's not going to win this round, so I'm going with Liberty.
Gets a vote. Jeremy.
Dude playing a dude pretending to be another dude.
Gets a vote. Felix.
Thunderous applause.
I'm gonna go for Tropic Thunder. It's a tie-breaking decision coming down to David. David, is it thunderous applause or dude playing the dude?
You know what, Freddie? Can you play background noise even though I'm still at the end of it? Is that something can I still do that?
You can blow your load on the last one.
Yep.
Emotional damage.
Wrong one, but still.
Yeah, seriously, that poor girl just needs a little fiber in her diet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know why, but like, it's gonna be your.
I want to edit that to where you have like a little dump noise on the end of that. That's what I would love to do. But
That would be awesome.
anyway, I'll go Liberty.
Oh wow!
That's what's up.
Oh,
That was a
wow.
shocker,
I would like to
honestly.
see that.
I like that quote better. And that's
I do like the quote. I just don't like the movie.
which movie is it?
Actually, realistically, Revenge of the Sith is probably the best one of the prequels.
I agree. I am one of the weirdos who is a Phantom Menace fan, but I do agree with that.
But the only real reason that that's the better movie out of all three of them is because that final fight scene.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was just
I
great.
still
fucking
watch
swordplay.
that to this day. I just throw it on for background.
But all right, we have 3 matchups left. Myself and Nancy are yet the only 2 things that are left to do is myself and Nancy to blow loads. Jeremy starts us off. It is either for third place. It is either bring me my stunt cock, or I know who I am. I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
You know, for being a fan of both of these as of right now, and how it got robbed from making it to the finals, the decent thing I could do is at least make it be third place. So I'm gonna have to go with Stunt Cock.
Gets both. I agree with you. I think both of these got robbed. I think both of these should have been the final 2. But
You're
especially with the Tropic Thunder one, because David, you voted against your own pick.
You're welcome. Freddie, does
I
this
wasn't
not
thinking
surprise
you.
you? Does this
Like, I
not
wasn't
surprise
thinking you. Like I wanted Tropic Thunder to go on.
Does this not surprise you that I would do something so random like that, though?
No. I mean, other people do it too. Orgasmo gets that vote. Felix, Is it Bring Me My Stunt Cock or I Know Who I Am?
I have to go with dude on this one.
Dude gets a vote. I'm going to go with Bring Me My Stunt Cock. And the reason why is because I gave my list to Harvey because I couldn't rank them to figure out what seating I wanted to do them on. So I gave them to him. Bring Me My Stunt Cock was one of the movies that he placed at like like 15. It was so fucking low, which is the reason I put it on it ended up beating some like John Wick and Step Brothers and Dumb and Dumber. It ended up beating some serious movies off of this thing. So I'm gonna go with Stunt Cock off of this one as well. David, Stunt Cock or I'm Just a Dude.
I'm just the dude.
Nancy, third place, tie breaking decision, Stunt Cock or Dude.
Stuntcock.
Orgasmo goes a lot farther than I ever thought it would. Gets third
Same.
place. Finals. Felix starts us off. It is
Thunderous applause.
Thunderous Applause gets a vote. I am going to blow my load off of this one. David, Thunderous Applause or Some of You May Die.
Some of you may die.
Nancy,
Thunderous applause.
Jeremy,
I gotta go with Shrek. Some of you may die, but that is the sacrifice I'm willing to make.
tie-breaking decision again comes down to Felix. Winner faces Jurassic Park in the actual finals for this entire thing. It is either this is how Liberty dies with Thunderous Applause, or Some of You May Die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I ain't gonna say nothing. Thunderous applause.
Gets a vote and the win. Finalists up out. Revenge of the Sith wins this week.
So it goes against the winner from last
Yep.
week, right?
David starts us off. Is it Dinosaurs Eat Man, Woman Inherits the Earth? Or So This Is How Liberty Dies with Thunderous Applause?
Seth.
Gets a vote. Nancy
Sith.
gets another one. Felix.
Thunderous applause.
I hate Star Wars. I do. But quote for quote, I do agree with you that the quote alone is better than Dinosaurs Eat Man, Woman Inherits the Earth. But I can tell you both of these quotes, I would not. I don't think I voted for either of these quotes the entire time through either episode. So I will be going with So This Is How Liberty Dies with Thunderous Applause, especially considering what's going on in our nation currently. I think it's extremely topical as well. Gets my vote. David, finish
Very
this up.
true.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Oh, sorry, Jeremy, finish this up.
I at least am gonna go with Dinosaur Eat Man, Woman Inherit the Earth, so Jurassic Park doesn't get swept.
I'm pretty sure Q would appreciate that. So would Kate, because Kate had Dinosaurs Eat Man. And of course,
Surprising though, that's the one line you picked from that movie.
Does anybody know who did pick that one? The Star Wars one?
Who do you think picked the Star Wars line?
I mean, with this group, you never know.
It was me.
Was it? Okay.
I'm a diehard Star Wars fan.
In spot number 9. So it ended up being Kate's spot number 3 versus Nancy's spot number 9. Ended up winning the 2, with spot number 9 from Nancy ended up winning the entire thing. So I'll tell you this though. The winner of last year was Where the White Women At.
She's
So,
right behind me.
Hi.
the reason I say that is because if you look at the the duality between the two shows last year and this year, between Where the White Woman At, which is just done for humor, against So This Is How Liberty Dies with Thunderous Applause, which is a not only topical, but it's also a little bit more, it's a much more serious tone than Where the White Woman At. I personally think that that's pretty cool. So I don't agree with the winner personally, but I agree that we did find a winner. That is our show this week, guys. You can find Nancy at.
You can find me at everywhere where you can find Dr. Deathhand at. So, David, where can you find Dr. Deathhand?
You can find Dr. Deathhand sitting next to me on Dr. P.F. Jeremiah and his Infernal Roommate podcast. You can find me at Tales of Grandaria and all the other bastard shows.
And you can find Felix at.
Mod Squad Network on YouTube.
And of course, I am your host, Freddie Fish. You can find me at that on Facebook. While you're on Facebook, check out Bracket Batch of the Audience Vote. You can vote along with us every single week. Currently, as we record, we have Fuck You songs in round 1. Round 2 starts tomorrow. After that's going to be songs to fuck to, alien movies, and then some Irish flicks on top of that. So you have our pity as far as the votes you're going to have to go ahead and go with. On Twitter, I'm at Fisher777 or at BracketPod on Instagram. As always, you can find me at Can't Lick Me, not one word. I like to leave every single show with a quote. Today's quote comes from the movie Babe. And that is, of course, the best way to end a show other than last week's. And that is, that will do, pig. That will do. Have a good week, guys.
See ya.
Peace.